So what I've done here is, this is the plant parameters step. Here we will be extending our plant. So the plant parameters, the path for this is IMG, materials management, inventory management and physical inventory, and plant parameters. Just execute. I have extended our company code. That's it. I did not do. I've just copied 0001. There is nothing much. I mean, there is nothing much about the finance, but this is something relating to the PP mod, PP configuration. So we are not sure about this configuration. Then what I have done is I've just taken this plant, copied to our plant. 124 is at 1248 is our plant. So I've just copied the same thing. Then I have executed the goods receipt. I have executed the invoice receipt as well. Now we can see the transaction. So let us create another material and let me run the same cycle so that you will aware the complete cycle. So I'm going to create new material MM01. So copying from 11, copying from 11. 11 is our existing material. Okay, so industry, I will say pharma, and material type going to be raw material. There is 1248 connected to our raw material description. Here you see 1248. Yeah, press, then select the fields that you want to consider. I don't want to consider sales because raw materials, I'm not selling raw materials, so I don't require to select them. Then purchasing, then I will say MRP 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I will select plant 1, 2, account 1, 2, costing 1, 2. That's all I want. Press enter. Everything will be copied from 11. Plant, we have selected 11, right, as copy from. So whatever we have selected for 11, everything will be copied over here. Press enter. Will be here in basic data to purchasing. We are here in purchasing. Then MRP is missing, so just go and select MRP 1. So plant 1248, and storage location is also 1248, and we are copying from 1248 only, so select the same thing. So we are copying the parameters from the same plant. Okay, I mean parameters in the sense, since we are copying the material 11, right? We are taking 11 and whatever the properties that we have maintained for 11 material within the plant of 1248, we are copying the same thing. So you can see the same parameters here, MRP3, MRP4, then plant 1, plant 2. You can see here profit center, then accounting 1, you have accounting 1 over here, and you see here the value 10. I'm removing 10 because 10 has to get updated once we do the goods receipt purchase cycle. So I'm just selecting accounting 1, accounting 2. Okay, accounting 2, costing 1, and costing 2. Costing 2. So let's see accounting 1 again. So there is no value to this moving average price. Now I'm selecting the material code is 11. So material is created. Now what do we do? What is a purchase order cycle? Purchase cycle. The purchase cycle consists of 3 steps basically. The first one is purchase order creation. Second one is goods receipt. third one is invoice receipt. These are the three transactions happening from MM side, and from the finance side we will make the payment to the vendor. Now what entries do we have in these cases? Let us see that. So purchase cycle contains purchase order, then second going to be goods receipt, and third going to be invoice receipt, and finally vendor payment. This is what on the whole the purchase cycle. Now these three things will happen from MM side. As I mentioned earlier, invoice receipt in some organizations MM people will do and in some organization FI people will do. But basically these three transactions are relating to MM side. This is the one that we will have to do from finance side. So there won't be any journal entry during the purchase order creation, but during the goods receipt we will have inventory gets debited and GRIR gets credited. Okay, and during the invoice debit GRIR clearing account and credit going to be vendor. And during the vendor payment debit vendor and credit bank. These are the journal entries. Now, how do you get the journal entries relating to these? This is basically from OBYC configuration. This is basically from FI and MM integration configuration. So the GLs will be triggered from OBYC when the transaction is happening. Okay, so of course we have already maintained the GLs for BSX and WRX. We will look into them now. And after that vendor payment, we will be picking up this vendor manually, and we will be picking up this bank account manually, and we'll make the payment. So ultimately what happens here, GRIR gets credited over here, the same thing will be debited over here, and vendor gets credited over here, and vendor gets debited over here. So ultimately what you have for this inventory, we made this amount. That is the meaning of this purchase cycle on the whole. Now let's run the purchase cycle. So let us create a purchase order for this material. What is the transaction code to create purchase order ME21N? We have seen the the path already, but anyways let me go and show you that. Purchase order create ME21N. Okay, just enter into this and take our purchase organization. Our purchase organization is 1248. Purchasing group, you can pick up anything, and our company code is 1248. This is we will be doing in the organization data. So there are three tabs as I mentioned. Okay, so let's go and assign the relevant vendor. I think our company code is 2000, sorry. Our company code is 2000. Okay, now there are three tabs basically under purchase order creation screen. The first one is header, item overview, item. Basically in the header level, we will be going into organization data tab and we will be entering the relevant information. And on the top, of course, we will be entering the vendor. Under the item overview, what material are we buying and what is the price and where are you going to keep this material that we are entering. So our material code is 21. I will say 1,000 units that I'm procuring and the price I'm buying it for 12. Then my material group, I can pick up something. This is basically for information purpose. And my plant is going to be 1248 and my storage location is also going to be 1248. It means once I procure this material, 21 material, I'm going to keep that material in this plant in this storage location. And what price I'm paying for it? I'm paying $12, whereas I'm procuring 1,000 units. That's fine. What happened to this? Okay, so let me select it once again. So net price is going to be 12. Material group is going to be this, plant storage location. Now here in the item USD, oh my God, change me to direct dictionary structure while a program was running. The current above program had to terminate. Again, there is some problem. Agent combination. I don't know what happened to the system. Let me try once again. Purchasing group. Let me select internal audit. My God. Now we need help from them. Don't know what's the problem. I don't know what is this non-CP issue. Basically, this is the one that is causing the problem. Raghu, I think we have another system, right? Do we have another system? Hello, Raghu? Let us see whether it allows us to post a finance transaction at least. Our company code is 2000. Now 4 lakhs, 1 lakh something. Bank account is what? Bank 1,20,000. I'll say 1,000 or here 1,000. Let me take a cost center. I'll say 2,000. Let me post account assignment CFBDT. Why it is expecting a baseline date? Yeah, it is allowing us to post, but it is not allowing us to do this. It is not at all allowing us to do. Let me try to save it directly. Raghu, are you there? Raghu, I'm saving it directly. Let us see. It's not allowing. Raghu? No, Raghu is not at all there in this call. Hello, sir.
Yes, Nanda.
Yeah, I think there is some problem with the system.
I know.
I will talk to Raghu.
Sure.
I think we have another system, so probably I will have to keep the configuration ready
Sure.
and we can go ahead and do.
Sure. So, Nanda, if that is the case, that do you think there will be a class for tomorrow because you need to do all configurations and all
No,
this?
I will talk to Raghu and then we will take a call.
Okay, sure. Just let us know in any case.
Sure,
Huh?
sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay, Nanda. Thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
thanks, sir. No problem.
Appreciate
Sir,
it.
thanks, sir. Thank you,
Bye
sir.
bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay.
Bye, sir.
Thank you. Bye.